Hey YouTube, this is 8480108 with my long-awaited LSD deck profile, Lightsworn Dragon Rulers. I took this to locals this past Sunday, and I didn't do too hot, actually. I went 2-3, but I'll get into that after I do the actual deck profile, okay? Thank you for sticking with me. One blaster, sorry about that glare, one tidal, one tempest, and one redox. I'll get into this later why I play all four. 3 judgment dragons, because it's like almost win condition. 2 diabolos, 3 eclipse wyverns. I summoned raid in the one duel, and I milled 2 of these off, and I got 2 JDs, and then I had a dragon rule to banish them both, and commenced to win from there. 3 curry bandits. I'm falling head over heels. I love this card with my whole heart. I opened it up, I think, like 9 out of 12 games, first turn, and it was just like the broke nuts. Well, that sounded wrong. 3 Luminas. It's your main summoner, you know, like from grave. This is kind of questionable, but I play 2 Minervas. I like this. Oh, pardon me. I like this over instead of 1, because with Solar Recharge, I often draw this, and then you draw 2 mill 3 because of its effect, and also it gets that extra millage, and I guess search power, but I've never used its effect once, even though I know you can search for Eclipse Wyvern with it, if you so choose. 3 Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn, it's just the boss monster, it's the boss. Originally I was going to play 2 in a Rhoda, but I'm so happy I played 3 of these, it was just way better. Then 2 Lilas, because it's Lila. I mean, it popped stuff, but it was great, but I wouldn't cut that. 1 Jane, 1 Aaron, 1 Garoth, and 1 Wolf. I just put in a lot of work this weekend, actually. Being able to open up Foolish Curry Bandit, dumping this with Foolish, summoning it, and then so having a monster on board after Curry Bandit was just like so nice. And then the 2 Necrogardenas, you banish it. This is basically what's I cut one of them for the last Dragon Ruler, and I sided these out almost every game. It just didn't help out that much. And then the obligatory Charge the Light Brigade, 3 Solar Recharges. And I saw that over there. But this is my tech card. I'll get into this in a second. And 2 Soul Charges. Originally I was playing 3 Soul Charges, but I kept dead drawing it and not wanting to pay that many life points. I would actually draw it a lot, open it up. But then I played the 1 Sacred Sword instead. That's why I play the 4 Dragon Rulers. And this was just overall a great card. I netted so much more advantage off that and banishing the dragons, because it's, depending on the play, it could be a +1 to 2. Like if you just summon one from graveyard by banish them, netting the Eclipse Wyverns and stuff, and then playing this off the one on field. It was just such a great play. Then the 1 Foolish Burial that I talked about earlier. And then the 1 Needlebug Nest. Only 1. I only had 1. I couldn't find anyone with them before the locals, and I'm like, okay, I'll just play 1. I opened this up, I think, 11 out of 12 games that I played in the 5-round tournament. It was just the nuts. I don't know why or how, but I didn't complain. And then I guess we'll go into extra deck. One of the fun parts. 1 Levy of the Sea Dragon, 1 Wind Up Zenmaines. Instead, I was thinking about playing Mequipped Engineer, because it adds to the light target for Light Ray Diabolos. And it adds to the light count, and it has basically the same effect, but I just threw Zenmaines in there because I felt like getting rid of problematic JDs if they didn't have enough life points, because I know Lightsworns, you know, like to Soul Charge and stuff. If they didn't have enough to get her over it, sometimes this would be good to pop the JD in end phase, but I don't know. I'm thinking more leaning towards putting this in instead. Then the 1 101, it's 101. Then the 1 Black Ship of Corn, because it likes to get rid of the hands, which I only had to face once, but that was okay, I'll get to that later. And then 1 number 11 Big Eye. This was a Felgrand that I had at locals, but I lent that out. But Felgrand. 1 Ghost Black Rose Dragon. I had to add that in there, Ghost, just because it's sexy. 1 Arcanite Magician. This put in a lot of work, actually. Just being able to throw it out in defense mode and pop 2 was an all-around great card. And then 2 Arc. I would definitely cut this one for I don't know what. It's just all around a great card, but I never had to go into more than 1. 1 Stardust Dragon. 1 Scrap Dragon. 1 Crimson Blader. 1 Leo. 1 Star Eater. Okay, and then let's move on to the side deck. Which, I never sided these in, but 2 Cloud Troopers. It was in there. I never just really had the option to want to go all in, you know, for milling to win a quick game. But, 3 MSTs. 3 MSTs, it was really nice against, Light Imprisoning Mirrors or Soul Drain or whatever they wanted to side in against me. 1 Solemn Warning. Just to stop things. Same thing with 2 Blackhorn of Heavens. 1 Debunk put in some work against I played some guy dropped Light Pulsar from he summoned Light Pulsar and I debunked it and he's like, I never would have saw that coming. But anyways, 2 DNA Surgeries. I sided these in against spellbooks and they got MST'd every time. But 2 Skill Prisoners. These put in work in the Mermail match because I faced he would drop heavy infantry and I'm just like, nope. So yeah, and then these 2, when I needed extra protection, sometimes Compulse and Wing Blast, side decked. Next I'll go into my tournament report of what I played against. Round 1 I played Mermails and I got 2-0'd by him. He's a really great Mermail player, like he's top locals, regionals, I think a YCS or 2. But he's just a really great all-around Mermail player. Which, I could get a deck profile of that if you want from him. Round 2, he was a nice guy. He played, what was it called? It was like Crane, Meliae, Plant, Synchro, Marauding Captain, shenanigans with Meliae of the Trees. And I lost 2-1 to that. And it was, I lost 2-1 because... Sorry about that. I lost 2-1 because, he said in game 2 and 3 he had Fossil Dyna, Macro, D-Fisher. He opened up all the side deck cards. And then, and then in round 2, let me start over again. Sorry about that. I played against the Synchro Plant Meliae shenanigans. And the Synchro Plant shenanigans with Crane. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Somebody called me. But anyways, I got 2-1 because he sided in Fossil... Oh yeah, I already said this, I know. I'm sorry. Fossil Dyna and Macro D-Fisher. He ended up opening them both games 2 and 3. It was craziness. Because it's hard to come back from that. And then, what else? Then round 3 I played against this one. Yeah, he was playing Trap Trick Spellbooks. And Trap Trick Spellbooks. And then like game 2 and 3 he sided out all the Trap Trick stuffs and sided in like hate for this deck basically. Anyways, I 2-0'd him. 2-0'd him really quick, and he said that he practiced the deck so much and it was running so smoothly, but then when it comes time for the tournament, he ended up drawing bad over and over again. I kind of felt bad for him because he worked so hard on the deck and so much money sunk into it because it's basically 2 decks. Then round 4 I played against this guy who was playing Chaos Dragon Lightsworn ruler thing. You know, he was the one that had the Light Pulsar and stuff. He was a real nice guy, and he he like went BLs, I'd be-guide it, and like it went back and forth, which was great. Then round 5, I walked up to my opponent and was like, ready? And he goes, what are you playing? And I go, Lightsworn, Dragon Rulers. And he's like, you have the win. I'm sick and tired of this BS. And he's a nice guy generally, but he was just sick and tired because, like, I swear everyone there was playing Lightsworn, Dragon Ruler kind of thing. And he's sick and tired of playing them because I guess he played them the first 4 rounds. But I ended up going 3-2. No, 2-3. 2-3, sorry about that. I started off pretty poorly, but then I picked up at the end, basically, with that win. But I didn't top or anything, but it's a learning experience. But that's my tournament report. And, let me know what you want to see next, deck profile-wise. But as I get onto that, I'll tell you later about I have Mermails coming up, which I'm missing 1 Teus and 2 Lins. What? Hit me up if you have those. I'll buy them, or whatever. Cheap. Trade. Then I have also this Crane Plant Synchro Dragon Shenanigans. I also have my updated Sylvan deck profile, if you want to see that. But, anyways, I'm not going to be uploading for quite a while now, and I apologize in advance, but maybe I'll do a contest or something to make up for you guys, because I'm leaving for France tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm leaving for France till the 17th. And then I get back on the 17th. And then I leave for Las Vegas on the 22nd. And I'm there till like August 2nd or 3rd. But I'll try to maybe record a video or 2 in Vegas because that's where my dad lives and stuff. But anyways, I have a bunch of videos coming up. And my Sylvan Psychic, X-Sabers, Mermails, Sylvans, Dragon Ruler, Plant Synchro, a whole bunch of stuff coming up. So stay tuned, please, and let me know what you want to see, and I'll maybe have a montage of France and stuff uploaded for you guys to see what I was doing there. I'm going to school, and Las Vegas just to visit my dad, because I'll explain this all in another video later on about my family life and what's going on. But anyways, this has been 8480108. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, like, share with your friends and family and dogs, pets, whatever you want. But anyways, this has been 8480108. Peace.